This is a drill that we're going to drill the axle holes on. Once again, because it is a drill and the possibilities of getting caught by the drill bit, no gloves, all your sleeves above the shoulders, and long hair tied back, just in case the chance of getting caught in the drill. What we do here to start it off, there's a gauge here hanging on the wall, and we measure the distance between the drill and this back plate. The reason we do that is that determines how far up where the hole is drilled for the axle, and without the proper distance it could be too high and then the wheel wouldn't turn, or it could be too low to where the axle might break out. If this gauge is put in there and it fits properly, it'll be a perfect toy for the kid to play with. So we just bring the bit all the way down to the bottom till it stops. Then you take the gauge and slide it from behind and work it back and forth. It's real snug right there, and that's exactly what we want. Once again, if the gauge doesn't go in, or if it's real loose when it does go in, get the monitor and have it adjusted. Check this every time you come to the drill. Okay. Now we're going to drill axle holes, and the very important part about this is that the base of the toy, you want the stenciled side up, because otherwise you wouldn't know where the axle holes went. The base should be flat on the platform and against the back plate. The reason for that we want them square there, is that's going to determine that the axle hole is drilled straight through parallel to the base, and it's going to make sure that the wheels turn and the toy is a good toy for the kids to play with. So you want to hold it down and against the base. We turn it on, and once again, let's do the 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. And then slide it down. 1. No, I did that intentionally. You see the drill locked up in there. When it does, you want to call the monitor, because they're the only ones that really know how to get that drill bit out of the toy without bending it. So this locked up, we shut it off, we go get the monitor, and I just happen to be the monitor today. So what we do, rather than wiggle it around and try and get it off so nobody can see us, is we run this down, and then what the monitor's going to do is turn the drill bit backwards, and after we do this long enough, it's going to come out. Now the drill bit is still straight, and we haven't ruined anything. So now we're going to go back over there, turn it up, go back in the hole, like that, and go down all the way through. Shut it off, and especially your first toy, you want to make sure it went all the way through, which it did. So this one's ready to go to the next operation. Once again, we grab any of the toys, stenciled side up, turn it up, and 3 pumps, holding it down into the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All done. And there's another toy. Last but not least, I want to point out to you, when they stencil them, they take a marker and they mark the axle holes. Now, depending on the stencil and exactly how they did it, the drill bit may not always line up with those points exactly on it. They're just reference points. So as long as they're in line with the 2 dots, by putting the toy on the plate and against the back plate, it's going to be a perfect hole. So it's not whether or not you hit that dot exactly, it's to make sure that you're in line with it when you drill the holes. And that'll give the axle and wheels on the toy will work perfectly, and the kid could have the toy for a long time. Once again, any questions or you forget anything you might have seen in this film, go to the monitor. They'll be glad to help you out. Follow the procedures. Don't change the procedures unless it's authorized. Thanks.